Welcome back, everyone. It is your favorite Six Eye reviewer. Today we are going to be talking about the movie Long Shot, starring Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. This movie is basically a She's Out of My League movie. It is a rom-com, and it is a pretty good one. And here's why. Jumping into the story, Seth Rogen is a journalist, and Charlize Theron she is the Secretary of State, and she eventually wants to run for president, and she picks him up for her team to help write her speeches and whatnot, and they have a little bit of history together when they were younger, but they haven't seen each other in years, and they met up again somehow because fate decided for them to meet up. And the movie is basically, as it's going on and as she's going on her tours around the world, he's there with her, helping her out, and they begin to fall for each other, and they begin to like each other, and that's basically what the movie is about, is them liking each other. It's a very, very funny movie. I laughed a whole lot. One of my friends that I was with laughed a whole lot. There was three older ladies, like 3 seats next to me, that were hysterical. They were laughing like crazy. Like the joke, the funny scene had finished, 5 minutes had gone by, and they start laughing really hard, and they were laughing because of what had just happened. It was a very funny movie. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was a pretty, decent story. It was nothing crazy. It was a rom-com, and it was a She Is Out of My League movie, and what makes it better is that it's Seth Rogen. I really like Seth Rogen, and I think he did a good job in acting because I feel like Seth Rogen plays a specific part, and he plays that part and a little bit more when it comes to most of his movies. Charlize Theron, I think she's great. I think she's beautiful, and I think she did a great job. I think there's other actors in this movie. There's actually a couple known actors. Randy Orton's in this movie. Alexander Skarsgård, I'm not sure how to say his last name, is in the movie. Phoebe from Friends is in the movie. Andy Serkis is in the movie. If you don't know who Andy Serkis is actually a very good actor. He plays, but he's known more for his, I don't know what the term for it is, but he plays as Smeagol Gollum in Lord of the Rings. He plays as Kong in King Kong. He plays as Caesar in Planet of the Apes. He's that type of actor, and he does a great job at it. He's in the movie. Lil Yachty's in the movie. He really doesn't do much, but it's just a part where Lil Yachty was in the movie. There's a couple other known actors in the movie, and I think for the most part they all did a really good job at being the character that they were. The pacing of the movie itself, I think it was pretty good pace. Like I said, I thought it was really funny, so it kept me laughing. It kept me paying attention because of its comedy, and I think it did a really good job at its pacing. Visual effects of the movie, there were 2 scenes that it's actually in the trailer. One of the scenes is in the trailer when Seth Rogen falls down the steps. It looked pretty fake, but it was still pretty funny. Like it looked, because he fell from like a giant flight of stairs down all the way to the floor, and it did look pretty fake, but at the same time it made you laugh regardless, and that it didn't bother me on how fake it looked. So I think they did a pretty good job with that. And for the most part, this was a quick review. It was a pretty solid movie. I really do think you should go see it. I really do think you should go see it as a date. Or if you want, I think you should really go see it with friends, because regardless, it was a really good movie in both ways. Personally, me, I would go see a rom-com for the most part with a date. But this movie was just too funny that it's pretty good to go see with friends as well. So do I think it was worth it? Yes, I think it was very worth it. Actually, I would see it again. I would. Do I think it was worth the money? Yeah, I do think it was worth the money. This movie wasn't in Dolby. This movie wasn't in IMAX, so it wasn't that expensive of a ticket. It's in regular digital, and regular digital tickets aren't that expensive. So yes, I do think it was worth it. So you should go see it. How many eyes would I give it? Honestly, I'd give it 4 eyes, just because It was just a solid, funny movie. But I'm going to give it 5 eyes because of how hard I laughed at it. So, go watch the movie, have a good time, have a good laugh. That's my review for this movie. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, follow our Twitter, follow our Instagram. It is in the description below. Thank you guys. Have a good day.